Hello VC, this is a video about my AC/DC collection as a request from smfcpthowdy. Let's start with the singles, and I only have one single, Nervous Shakedown, which is today I still think this is the easiest one to find from AC/DC. It was a bit shocking to discover that this is the only one that I have, because I was sure that I would have had another two ones, those being Heat Seeker and That's the Way I Wanna Rock and Roll, because those both singles included songs not available on their albums. But luckily I do have those songs here on this Backtracks box set, and those songs are Snake Eye and Borrowed Time. So let's move on to DVDs. First of all, Let There Be Rock, which I used to have on VHS, and here's the original cover for that one. Then Stiff Upper Lip. I was really considering whether I should buy this one or Live at Donington, but I ended up buying this one because I saw them on this tour, so I wanted the DVD from that one. And also Live at River Plate, I saw them on this tour also, so I wanted the DVD from that one. And then I also have Plug Me In, the 3 DVD set. So let's move on to the albums, and I love all of the albums up to and including For Those About to Rock, so I'm just gonna go through those albums really quick with just a couple of odd mentions. High Voltage, Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap, Let There Be Rock. This one includes Rhapsody in Blue. I don't know if this is the best one, but this is my favorite AC/DC album, Power Age. And this is the 10-song version, which I understand is usually hard to find. I think the 10th song is Kicked in the Teeth. If You Want Blood, You've Got It. Highway to Hell. Back in Black. For Those About to Rock, We Salute You. This is the first AC/DC album that I ever heard, but not the first one that I bought. The first one was Flick of the Switch. But this is also where, in my opinion, the quality started dropping. I still like this. This is an excellent album with songs like Rising Power, This House is on Fire, Flick of the Switch, Nervous Shakedown, Badlands, Brain Shake. Excellent album, but the sound here isn't that great. And even though the songs are good, but they aren't, in my opinion, quite that classic quality as they are, for example, on For Those About to Rock. And the quality started diving even further with Fly on the Wall. Then came the soundtrack Who Made Who with 3 new songs. I really like all those 3 new songs. Then this one was a step up from Fly on the Wall, Blow Up Your Video, and I'll tell you a little story about this one. Goes to show how crazy you can get sometimes. I bought this some days after its original release, and I went to the record store, looked at it there, and came home only to discover that the inner sleeve was not what it was supposed to be. It only had this flimsy, see-through inner sleeve. So I quickly sold that to my friend and went back to the record store to get another copy. This one with the inner sleeve that I knew there should be. So what is on the inner sleeve? Nothing. It's all black. But I had to get it anyway because that's the way it was supposed to be. Okay. Then for a long time I thought that this was my least favorite AC/DC album of them all. But I actually listened to this just minutes before I started making this video. I just wanted to make sure that if this was as bad as I remembered it. And it wasn't. I don't know if I rate this very much higher, but at least it's better than Fly on the Wall. There are excellent tracks here like Fire Your Guns and Goodbye and Good Riddance to Bad Luck. But then there are a couple of let's say, not that good. Tracks like Are You Ready and Let's Make It. But this confirms my words that, in my opinion, AC/DC has never made a bad album. Sure, not all of their albums are classic, but they have never made a bad album. Okay, live, double album. Ball Breaker. This was a huge step up from Razor's Edge. But here they made it another classic album. In my opinion, this is every bit as good as those albums from High Voltage to For Those About to Rock, and this is even better than some of the albums they did with Bon Scott. I really, really love this album. Great, fabulous album. Black Eyes. I didn't buy the Iron Man 2 soundtrack simply because it's a soundtrack and basically it's just a compilation, and I really have no need for those if I have all the material from that album anyway, so I don't really need the compilations. Live at River Plate, triple album, and Rock or Bust. Okay, last couple of ones, and let's start with the 74 Jailbreak, 5-album EP, and then the Australian pressings of Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap, TNT, and High Voltage. Now, let's check a bit. The international version of High Voltage is not the same as the Australian versions. Actually, from this Australian version, there are only 2 tracks that are included on the international versions, and those are She's Got Balls and Little Lover. And actually, you could say that this international version of High Voltage is actually TNT, because 7 of the 9 songs here are on this one. The 2 songs that are not 2 songs from here that are not included on this one are TNT and sorry, not TNT. Obviously, TNT is on it. Rocker and School Days are the only one that's not included on this one. So yeah, hold on, where was it? Yeah, this 5-track EP compiles 4 songs from this one, and they are You Ain't Gotta Hold On Me, Show Business, Soul Stripper, and Babe Please Don't Go. And the title track Jailbreak is from Australian version of Dirty Deeds Done Dirt Cheap. And this one also includes one song, Rip, Rock in Peace, which is not available on any of the other AC/DC albums, although that one is also included on backtracks. And after 2 songs included on the international version of High Voltage and 4 songs on Jailbreak, this one includes still a Love Song and Stick Around, and both of those songs are also included on backtracks. Let me just make sure. Yeah, and also this one really revealed a small detail, that Love Song was actually originally called Oh Gene. So there's another small detail. Okay, that's it for now. Thanks for watching. Hope you liked it, John, and all the others who are watching this. Bye.